Hey guys, welcome to Becky's Garden. You hear drumming in the background. That's one of my neighbors somewhere down the street. Not sure. Must be a kid. Maybe it's an adult banging on something too. Who knows? But anyways, so we're in my garden here, and I decided to go ahead and make a few videos today. I'm going to try to keep them short, not not let them be lengthy. But I'm going to go ahead and do an update on my apricot trees that I have growing now, and maybe show you some of the other things I have growing in my pots right over here along my fence line next to my neighbor's house. I've got some small tomato plants here, and I have leeks planted around them. This one only has one on the back side. And then the sun's kind of glaring, so it's creating a morning shadows over here, so I'll be getting into the sun here in a second. Yeah, so this is one of the apricot trees. I have 4 that have survived. I have another seed down at the end that is still kind of green. I might just kind of poke around at the dirt and show you that, but I don't want to mess with it too much. It might put up another sucker out of the seed, maybe. I don't know, because it's still green. So we'll just have to wait and see. But I had been asking people on forums whether or not that these were apricot trees or if they were plum trees. And when I did the label, I went ahead and said apricot trees, because I could always change it later, because I didn't have anything else growing like this in my garden, so I knew I'd be able to tell. So the reason why I think that they are apricot now is because of the leaf shape. And I'll zoom in on some of the leaves. If you look at, if I open them up, they kind of have a heart shape. And that's how you can tell if it's an apricot tree or not. Apricots will have a heart shape to the leaves, and whereas plums will just be kind of an oval shape. In these pots alternating here, this is a Himalayan pine tree. So I've got 3 of those in these little brown containers. Here's another one of the apricots. It looks really good. And I'll show you the leaf. And this one, it looks more like a heart, as you can see. And I have some that look more like they get a little bit fatter. Like here's a nice one. And the leaves kind of like fold in a little bit, but they're still heart-shaped. So I had been told by somebody when the plant was just a little bit younger that they were plums, but the leaf hadn't fully developed apparently. So here's another one of the Himalayan pine. We had a storm a few weeks back, about a month and a half ago, and some of the other pine needles, these ones here on this side, had gotten messed up and taken off by the storm. So now it's got this new growth here, and it's putting out some shoots there, so it looks like that now. Here's my biggest apricot tree. This one is about my hand's about 5 inches from the tip to the base of my hand, so it's about, looks like about 5 inches, and it's really nice. And I'll come up here so you can see the shape of the leaves. Yeah, so they look like little hearts to me. So they're really cute. So definitely, I've got those a little, now these apricots were about that big. I'm wanting to say about like that big. They're about an inch big. They were labeled on the package in Germany in the supermarket as snack apricots. They were a orange color, and then they had red blushing on the skins. So right here I've got my other apricot. So this will be my my 4th one that I have here. I'm not sure, I'll have to do some research, but I think apricots are self-fertilizing. And then in this pot right here, like kind of just zoomed over it, I've got little tiny cherry tomatoes. And this plant, my tomato plants this year, for whatever reason, are like super tiny. and not very big at all. So normally they get really big, but this year they're tiny. So, and then here's another, this one is another Himalayan pine tree, and it's just little, but this one is like super sturdy, and so it's doing great. And then I've got my lavender plant here, and I didn't have extra pots, so what I did was I stuck the that other plant in here. Oh, it looks like it's dead. My fingers in the way. So this apricot didn't make it. It was really green the other day, but it was already starting to die. So yeah, it's gone. So just my lavender plant in this one. Take the apricot sign out. And then right here I have a bunch of shallots growing. And down in this pot I've got a jalapeno plant. And it's dinky, so small. So anyways, that's what I got going on over here. And these are right next to my gooseberry plants that I was sharing earlier. And so my gooseberries, I got my kids' badminton net right there behind, up along the fence. Keep it from being all tangled. Oh, and I forgot to share these gooseberries earlier. So here's the other gooseberries, and they're doing really good too. They're kind of small, but these ones were the grape size. They were about the size of a quarter. So anyways, you guys have a great day, and thanks for watching. Bye.